2-on, nobody out in this first inning. And a liner to right field for Cronenworth. That's in for a hit back towards the wall. Around from second base comes Bogarts. Tatis being waved around all the way from first. He will score on the triple for Jake Cronenworth. 1-2 pitch. Line to right, and that's in for a base hit. From third comes Jackson Merrill. On the ground, and that's into left field. Bogarts will take third base on the insurance here in the ninth. Off the glove, it ends up in right field, so Fernando heads to third. That could have been a double play ball. Line to right, a base hit for Cronenworth. From third comes Merrill, here comes Bogarts. 2 runs are in, and the pot. On the ground, a fair ball out of the reach of the first baseman Flores. Down to the right field corner. Cronenworth is going to pull it up.
In the 730s. 1-2. Hard hit ball towards the same spot, but better location this time as it drops in front of.
Opponents did nothing against that pitch, and left on left.
Cronenworth pulls one into right field. He took that sweeper to drill it into right. So
Jake grounded out to first base in the first. Lines one to right. That'll get down. One hops the wall. From third, Merrill will score.
And in the low minor leagues, you drive between cities.
Cronenworth drives that into the opposite field.
Once, 2 days in a row, 2 out of 4, 2 out of 5.
To left center, falling fast and in for a base hit. From third comes Bogarts, and the Padres 3/8 for Tyler Rogers with a strikeout. There's a ground ball right side, and that'll get into right field, a base hit. And Fernando at first, one away, and Cronenworth will swing away. Lets a fly ball to deep center. Back goes Lee at the wall. It's off the wall. He doesn't catch it. Fernando's headed for third and beyond. They're going to try and score him. Here comes the throw. It'll be late. From a player's standpoint, I want to know and expect to where I'm going to be in the lineup every day. Am I wrong?
Dude,
High fly ball, deep right field, headed for the Crone zone. Pitches for Kyle Hendricks. And a fly ball, deep right field, down the line, towards the pole. It is gone. Jake Cronenworth is on the ground, base hit into left field. Here comes Bogarts around. High fly ball to deep right field. Hernandez going back at the wall. He leaps, and that ball is gone. Line to center field, a base hit for Cronenworth.
He was frustrated, but it's not like he wound up and fired that helmet down. He took it off and put it down firmly.
Cronenworth with a base hit to left. 6 1/3, giving up just 1 run. And a liner into center field, a base hit for Jake Cronenworth. Chance here for the Padres to get an early lead. He'll take it to left center field. That's in for a base hit. From second base, Bogarts will score.
a changeup, I think, down and away.
Fights this one off and into right center field. Base hit for Cronenworth. On the ground and into right field, a base hit for Cronenworth. Padres softly lined into right field for a base hit for Cronenworth. To left, and Marsh on the run is going to dive and not catch it. Zokar will score, heading for second, maybe beyond, is Cronenworth.
Spinner, if you want to call it that, but they want him to throw more splits.
Line to center. Rojas goes back. He misjudged it. It's over his head. He started in, then goes back.
On the board.
Here is Jake Cronenworth, who hits a high fly ball right field towards the Crone zone. To right center field, long run for Benson, and he's not going to get there. One hops up off the wall. And blooped. And Out of the reach of Indian to right. Fernando being waved around. No throw. Grand slams on his resume. Infield in. High drive. Deep right field. A grand slam. And Slam Diego into the ground zone.
Oh, he ate that fastball.
1-1 is hit high and deep to right field. Padres have gone back to back. Jake Cronenworth to right field. With one out, Fernando at first. This one is cued. A fair ball inside the line at third. Down the left field line. Fernando heading for third. Throw going to second and safe. Towards right center field, and that'll get down. A gapper back to the track of the wall for Cronenworth. He will pull it up at second. 1-1 is on the ground right side into right field, a base hit. Arise is being stopped at third. Up and throwing is McCarthy.
And Jake is feeling fine at the dish.
Ground ball right side into right field, a base hit. As Arise will take second base.
In Campy this year, and honestly, it's
the liner into left for Cronenworth. Tatis will be stopped at third. At the 4-game winning streak. To right field, Tauchman coming in, and it'll fall for a base hit. On the ground to deep short. Swanson sliding. He's got no play anywhere. Showing bunt, dropping it down. It's a good one. It's going to be a bunt base hit.
You know what? I was just thinking about that.
Line to right field, making a 12-game hitting streak. Cronenworth with a base hit. Line to left, and that is in for a base hit. From second base comes Arise. He will score. They'll stop Tatis at third. 2 before the Tommy John surgery. Longest active streak in the majors. This is out to right center. Pages back, and that is gone.
Down by the label.
On the ground up the middle. That'll find its way into center field for a base hit. Fernando headed to third. On the ground and into right field. From third base comes Tatis. He'll score. Put the to center, and that's going to get in for a base hit. Fernando will stop.
That ball is pulled deep, and he's watching this thing, and that one is out of here. Jake jumps one to right field. The Padres in the first inning.
Line to center field, a base hit for Cronenworth. From third comes Kim. Behind him is Tatis. And a hopper out of the reach of Indian into right center field. To left hand, struck out swinging. And it's a liner into left center field for a base hit. Around from second base comes Profar. He will score. It's an RBI. Sharply hit through the left side into left field, a base hit. Machado will move up 90 feet. This is with him before the game today, and had his brother in the office and his dad. This one is a fair ball down the right field line to the corner. Cronenworth is thinking three, headed in that direction. Gets there. No guard. 1-2 pitch coming up to Cronenworth. Is a base hit into right center field. Arise. An amazing stat, which I didn't even realize, dating back to the last we saw him. This is down the right field line to the corner. Into second base.
Since I retired in 15. And so
this is a jolt to left, and by the dive of Gordon, it's going to get back to the corner. Cronenworth will round. Slams on his resume. On the ground into right center field, a base hit. From third comes Arise. Tatis is coming around. He'll score. The Padres take the lead. Bought that one off. It's a fair ball. From third base comes Arise. He will score the 11th run into line to right field, a fair ball down to the right field corner. Profar is headed for third, maybe beyond, as they'll stop at third.
It just goes to show you how important it is to keep your mechanics in sync.
Up the middle into center field, and a base hit for Jake Cronenworth. Down in the 8th. Padres trailing by 3. Cronenworth lines it to left field, a base hit. Tatis will score. They'll stop Manny at third, and the Padres on a walk. Fly ball, shallow left, incoming. Gurriel Jr. dives and can't make the catch. Throw to third, hits the runner.
Very stiff find.
Is there?
I think so.
Yeah. Line to center, falling fast and diving, but trapping it. On the ground up the middle and by the dive of Alexander, the shortstop. Arise headed for third. So's the throw. It'll be late. Throw to second will be late as well. Nelson departs after 3 1/3 innings. That is not what the Diamondbacks wanted. Here's a fly ball center field. Sending Carroll back. It is at the wall. It's gone. Run of the Crone zone. To left center, and that's going to be in for a base hit. 1 run is in, and the Padres take a 9-1 lead. On the ground left side and diving. The shortstop will be late. Infield hit. High drive, deep right field. Back goes Cameron looking up, and it's into the Crone zone. Jake Cronenworth, home run number 10. Line to right. One hops the wall. Cameron back to play it. As with 45. Line to right field and a ringing single for Jake Cronenworth. Lead at first base for Profar. And a base hit through the right side for Cronenworth. Profar going first to third. Throw is good. 2 down. Jake Cronenworth will line one to center field. That's in for a hit. Now a 3-2 pitch to Cronenworth. In the air to deep right field for Cronenworth. Back towards the pole. Into the Crone zone. And gone. Padres walk it off.
One that is starting to warm up here, and ball travels a little bit better.
There's a line drive base hit into right field for Jake Cronenworth. VP.
Yeah, they were loaded.
Hitting the Tampa Bay Rays. There's an opposite field base hit. Ooh. In the air to deep right field. Oh, it's back. It is gone! Into a sea of San Diegans. Zokar, the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ground ball, base hit into left field. Here comes a Zokar. Here comes a 6-5 Padres lead. Towards the gap in right center field. That ball is back, and it's going to be off the bottom of the wall. First 5-hit game of
Major League player. Into center field. Cronenworth keeps it going. His 7th hit of the series already.
Machado on deck. Here's a payoff pitch. And a liner to left center. It's going to get in for a base hit. Home runs allowed. 2-2. And a ground ball base hit into right field. Well placed, not hit hard. To left field. That's going to get down. Arise will score from third. Machado headed for third. Throw goes there. Gets away.
Base hit for Cronenworth. 1 run is in. Here comes a second around third. Arias scores.
Third, nobody out. And Jake Cronenworth. And a ground ball base hit into right field. From third comes Arise. Padres. 50 pitches for Gray, and a line drive base hit into center field for Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth to right field, down the line towards the pole in the corner, and it is going to one-hop the wall. Hill plays the carom, and Cronenworth into
play because of the injury, right? Yep. It's going to fall to the players' ballots and in the commissioner's office to decide who some of these reserves are. Now,
there's an 0-2 pitch to Cronenworth. And a ground ball up the middle, ranging is Newman. He flips and gets nobody. Run at second base. Shows butt, drops it down the third baseline. Here comes Arise. He will score. Absolutely. On the ground up the middle, diving is the shortstop Perdomo. His throw will be late. Ooh. High fly ball, deep right field. That one is gone for Jake Cronenworth. Padres get on the board in the 7th inning. 1-2 on the ground, through the right side into right field, a base hit for Jake Cronenworth.
Xander Bogaerts asked today, why was it important to come back for this series as opposed to after the All-Star break? And he said, I feel good. Why would I waste that? Back to you guys.
Absolutely is this season.
For the last 3 years, so I don't think they get any birthdays over there on that side, but they're fun to watch.
Little looper over Ramirez and a base hit for Cronenworth, who's been on base twice.
Padres' best baseball just yet.
Oh, we said that a lot last year, too, as Cronenworth floats one up the middle and through. That's a base hit for Cronenworth.
1994.
Line to right, down the line towards the pole, and that ball is gone. A home run. Jake Cronenworth hits it into center field, a base hit for Cronenworth. From third base comes Profar. Here comes Bogaerts. Here comes the throw. It'll be late. 2 more. Line into right center field, a base hit for Cronenworth. Take a wide. On the ground, left side. Riz couldn't get it. Third baseman diving, gets through to left, and Profar's headed for third. Line to right, down to the right field corner for Cronenworth. Profar's headed around for third. They're going to send him. Yes, they are. Going to try to get him in. Here comes the throw. It's late, and it's 5-3. Rolls it down the first baseline. Over is Gomber. Gets rid of it in a hurry, and safe is Cronenworth. Line to right, and a base hit for Cronenworth. Hilliard will get fouls here so far for Cronenworth. Straightens this one out towards right center field, and that's going to get down and one hop the wall, up and over the line to right field. It is fair to the right field corner. One run is in. Here comes another. And he sends it up the middle towards right center field. One hopper to short. It's off the shortstop, who's going to get nobody. To left center field. It is slicing towards the gap, and that's going to get back to the track and the wall. Arise racing around. Tim Leeper's going to send him. Throw. 2-2 pitch to Jake. And that's a base hit through the left side. Arise is going to be stopped at third, up and through.
Before the game.
Inside out swing and a bloop to left, falling fast, falling for a base hit. Line to right, and there's the first hit of the night for the Padres. Belongs to Jake Cronenworth. To right. Back. Gone into the Cron zone. 3-run home run for Jake Cronenworth. Fast start for the Padres. I will say this. It sort of feels like rain
at
the
does.
moment.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Here's a line drive base hit into left center field for Cronenworth. Manny Machado being waved around. Throw will go to second. And
back over to second base this afternoon after starting the first 2 games of the series at first. And he's got himself a 2-out knock here in inning number 1 against.
15 games over 500.
Cronenworth into shallow left field. Could that be trouble? It is! And a fair ball. Jake trying for 2, and he's there to put him ahead in the 8th. And now Cronenworth finds some grass in left field. 4
Fly ball hit it towards the gap in right center field. Struck pretty well. Margot going back, and he can't catch it. It's off of him. Kicks around in center. Cronenworth thinking 3. Line to right, and a base hit for Cronenworth. From third comes McCoy.
At some point.
Line to right. Newpar headed over. Is not going to get there. Drops in for a base hit. Profar's headed for third. Will be stopped. 2-2 pitch to Cronenworth. And this one's sent out towards right center field. It'll be a base hit. From third comes a rise. Things have not gone in the right direction since the additions. Ground ball back up the middle and into center field. A base hit. Another ground ball. 0-2 pitch. Line to right and a base hit. Headed down to the right field corner. Jake's thinking 2. Newpar digs it out. And
Profar was one step ahead.
And this is lashed to left by Cronenworth. Profar that took a step towards second.
That's true.
Every game I played was in a dome.
Hard hit ball through for a base hit. Cronenworth with his second hit of the night, and that'll drive home a run. Sent in the air to very deep right field, and a quality swing for Jake Cronenworth. A long home run, and the Padres workload. Inside outed the other way, and Lowe not going to get there. It's a fair ball. Cronenworth pushing, trying for two. The throw and the tag not in time. Muscled up the middle, and Caballero can't make the catch. Everybody going to be safe.
Loved by everybody. Mark Marola is Padres family forever.
Right center, and it drops in for a base hit. Back off of Montero. It kicks towards the third base line. It'll be a base hit for Cronenworth. 17th must purchase a special theme game package in order to receive these special items. A base hit to right field. Thinking two is Cronenworth. He's headed there.
Started and stopped, and Cronenworth into center field, a base hit. Rise. Took it. Plywood outfield.
Right. No HD.
No. Base hit for Jake Cronenworth to begin this. And Cronenworth lines one into center field. A base hit to begin the eighth.
A one-time, weird outing where in a matter of 8 pitches or so, it was, 7 runs.
A base hit. 2-2. On the ground and throw into center field, a base hit. Stopping it. Made his trade pretty tough to do. This is lined into left field. Opposite field hit. Line to center field. A base hit for Jake Cronenworth. He pinch running at first base. Luke back at third. That's going to fall for a base hit for Cronenworth. Wade. Most home runs against a single opponent. And he drives one to right field. Towards the short fencing and gone! Jake Cronenworth into the Crone zone. A 2-run shot. 2-1 at the time. They've added another run. Now a liner towards left center field. That will be trouble. One hops the wall. Around from second base comes Bogaerts. Line to right field and a base hit for Cronenworth. Over is Pavin Smith. Cronenworth's thinking two, and he'll get there.
On this 1-2 from Walker Buehler. Cronenworth punches a bouncing ball. Rojas will keep it in the infield, but the beat goes on.
On a given day, said these are the kinds of games I live for. That is over. Muncie's glove and into left field. He's one of 7 starting pitchers unavailable right now. 8 if you count Ohtani. And that leads to this bullpen game. Cronenworth hammers this one off of the wall. He can run for a while here as Chris Taylor has to chase this one down. And the Padres have a man at third for the first time in this game. Jake Cronenworth.